I like my weapons how I like my music. Heavy and metal. So be it, summoner.
All of the nightmares of dragons and devils. I am your terror for 18 levels. I level your minions with a single sight and destruction looms on the horizon.
The ancients bend to my will. I bump Hailey and Pentakill. Through the power of metal, I push you to see. Misery loves company.
You find me alone, pushing a lane. You thought you could take me, so everyone came. It's all part of the plan, my ultimate scheme. Your carry is the best player on my team. Except for me, of course. Now your voice is hoarse, screaming.
Mordekiser, Mordekiser. Death is creeping, no one to save. Now you're all children of the grave.
Sickness sustains him, he delights in your pain, and on summoner's wrist, he is Lord. When the dust has all settled, the master of metal is the only thing left to record. Like summer raging, his none quite as great as he, the Kaiser of Lord. Your lifetimes of heaven, affliction forever, outnumbered, you fall to the horde. Saints be
I am the battle force, hammer is made of the monster in the closet that Baron's afraid of. The reason that men are afraid of the dark. I'm the Iron Man, call me Tony Stark.
The songs of the sirens are sung to my strings. Great suffering is the blessing I bring. My laugh shakes the earth with every vibration. I'm number one in every nation.
I am more elite than the brutalizer. No one treads harder than Mordekiser. An impeccable poet with perfect cadence. I make iron women out of iron maidens.
When I take the stage, the metal rings clear. Then after the solo, what you hear? The bells of hell have an ominous toll. Sing my praises, conquer soul.
Sickness sustains him, he delights in your pain, and on summoner's wrist, he is Lord. When the dust has all settled, the master of metal is the only thing left to record. Like summer raging, there's none quite as great as he, the Kaiser of Lord. Your lifetime of seven affliction forever, outnumbered, you fall to
right through me, looked right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. When I was still alive, I found it hard to say I'm glad. I couldn't even tell them, I guess I'm just afraid. The purpose of this never-ending, very, very sad world. Sad world.
Incredible like the Hulk, but I'm also a lonely man. I get wrapped up in depression like only a mummy can. I've tried every medication, it would take forever to list them, but they don't work so well when you don't have a circulatory system. I run the jungle, even though I hate the solitude. Assist whoever I can, try to be a solid dude. But no one likes the undead, I try to make friends, they just get rude and cop an attitude. It really puts me in an awful mood. But truth be told, my despair is kinda necessary. And when I get angry, my tantrums are legendary. With so much AoE, everything I touch is cursed. It's true that I feel bad, but I'm about to make you feel much worse. Your health is looking low, you took a lot of damage, kid. Let me help you out, I'll toss you over some bandages. You shouldn't run away, I know that you think you're a thug, but even the toughest champs in the league can sometimes use a hug. Descended into madness, a painful black abyss. I'm powered by sadness, the depths of loneliness. You could say I'm odd and you could point, sneer and snicker. The only thing it's going to do is cause this game to end quicker. Cause I'm a heavy hitter, I'll watch your lights flicker. Pain emitter, leave you on the ground like you're a pile of litter. You should reconsider my offer before you meet your end. So let me ask you one more time.
You wanna be friends? You wanna be friends?
Cause you know I do, I've never had a real friend before. Not that I'd remember anyway, my past is kind of a blur. I'm just a wanderer, roamed South Valorant alone until I found the Institute of War and made the League my home. Can't feel my heartbeat, I'm like the Tin Man. Squat like a yordle, walk like an Egyptian. Not sure how old I am, but they say that I act like a teen. It ain't that simple, just ask Kermit. It's not easy being green. I tried to make a rainbow connection with luck, she shut me down. I'm a little scared of fire, didn't stop me, I asked Annie out. She said yes and it was nice for once that I wasn't alone. Then she asked me for advice about a guy, guess I got friend zoned. But honestly, a friend is all I ever asked for. Someone to DPS while I CC, someone I can support. Someone to stick with through victory and through defeat. Someone to hug, someone to make a mummy's life complete.
You wanna be friends?
I like my weapons how I like my music. Heavy and metal. So be it, summoner.
All of the nightmares of dragons and devils. I am your terror for 18 levels. I level your minions with a single sight and destruction looms on the horizon. The ancients bend to my will. I bump Hailey and Pentakill. Through the power of metal, I force you to see. Misery loves company.
You find me alone, pushing a lane. You thought you could take me, so everyone came. It's a part of the plan, my ultimate scheme. Your carry is the best player on my team. Except for me, of course, now your voice is hoarse, screaming
Mordekiser, Mordekiser.
Death is creeping, no one to save. Now you're all children of the grave.
Sickness sustains him, he delights in your pain. And on Summoner's Rift, he is Lord. When the dust hath all settled, the master of metal is the only thing left to record. Like silver raging, is none quite as great as he, the Kaiser of Lord. Your lifetimes of heaven, affliction forever. Outnumbered, you fall to the horde. Saints be
I am the battle force, hammer is made of the monster in the closet that Baron's afraid of. The reason that men are afraid of the dark. I'm the Iron Man, call me Tony Stark.
The songs of the sirens are sung to my strings. Great suffering is the blessing I bring. My laugh shakes the earth with every vibration. I'm number one in every nation.
I am more weak than the brutalizer. No one treads harder than Mordekiser. An impeccable poet with perfect cadence. I make iron women out fire maidens. When I take the stage, the metal rings clear. Then after the solo, what do you hear? The bells of 11 ominous souls. Sing my praises, conquer soul.
Sickness sustains him, he delights in your pain. And on Summoner's Rift, he is Lord. When the dust hath all settled, the master of metal is the only thing left to record. Like silver raging, there's none quite as great as he, the Kaiser of Lord. Your lifetime of heaven, affliction forever. Outnumbered, you fall to the horde. Six feet
Time to shred. Click once, fool.
Every child in Valorant has heard the tale before about the cursed mummy boy who felt his heart no more. So sad and lorn, the helpless lad, Amumu was his name. He ventured out to find a friend and learn about his bane. For many years, young Amumu traveled through the lands, determined to make friends if only they would understand. But even when Amumu stood upon the ledge of home, his hope would disappoint him and he would remain alone. But then the curse began to whisper in his ear and would confirm what was Amumu's biggest fear. It pledged that never shall someone become his friend. It pledged that he shall be alone until his end. And sorrow and despair became too much to bear. The moment when Amumu realized what he had done, too late it was for him, for them, the evil curse had won. The anger and the anguish overwhelmed his fragile soul and caused a wicked tantrum that he never could control.
I represent the dark side of a dark land, with dark plans. Matron of the Black Rose pose a threat to every man. Motives mysterious, mystifying mystique. Illuminati covered underground society. Control of Noxus throughout all its history. Imitate, manipulate, all the while a mystery. Trickery amidst the sea of uninformed peasantry. Pushing out of politics without the need for weaponry. The true power power. Puppeting aristocrats, twist the facts, falsify and spy with a list of traps. Existing in the back until very recently. The military took over, power spread unevenly, and it became impossible to rule in secrecy. Martial prowess, armies taking power through indecency. Waited underground, conflict ends with one authority. Stepped out of the shadows to rep the black rose in the league. Master of shadow and flame, a master of the game. Mid lane, punishing APs with immense pain. Supreme reign, lock you down with chains ethereal. Power so potent, my skill set seems imperial. I'm serial, a single target assassin with no compassion. I'm here to take you out to action. Screen grays out before you even know what happened. Spec camera statesman, cause I'm the main attraction. Smoke and mirrors, classic misdirection. Thought that was me, it was only a reflection. I bounce around the battlefield, avoid detection. I disappear while you attack, a projection. I hit you with the double sigil and you're quiet. You can't fight back when your chain is silenced. You try to live through the nuke, you should've fled though. Abracadabra and you're gone, never Nesso.
Mimic me, you should try it, I'm fly kid. Every single creep hit, you're trying, deny it. And when I hit 6, I'm applying the silence, you're dying. I can hear you slash all crying. And when it's me that you're facing, just face it. Throw me an AP mid and I'll just break it. Glass shattered in the mirror are the images of me throwing QQs and winning all the scrimmages. So if you see me, get your hands off. I'm LeBlanc, so you can call me Gandalf. Kill you off like a locust defense, like Renekton. You already know that I'm fresh. Just be the one they call burst. Try to kill me, pass a pulse, and then I just disperse and hurt. Then the shock for the kill that I thirst. Call a Cali down, cause today you'll need a nurse.
Smoke and mirrors, classic misdirection. Thought that was me, it was only a reflection. I bounce around the battlefield, avoid detection. I disappear while you attack, a projection. I hit you with the double sigil and you're quiet. You can't fight back when your chain is silenced. You try to live through the nuke, you should've fled though. Abracadabra and you're gone, never Nesso.
For my next trick, I'll make their life bar disappear.
shoot you when you came in the supper.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Isn't there something I could do?
There ain't anything to do.
Couldn't you get out of town?
No. I'm through with all that running around.
Why do they want to kill you?
I did something wrong. Once.
It's like this, I used to roll marks with graves, stack decks and sleight of hand tricks of the trade. Your paycheck was mine when I sat for a game, because I always hit the river with the back home days. You see, it's not really gambling cause I win every time, with a sucker to my left and a chump to my right. Got a man across the room and he's feeding me signs, so let me know when you're bluffing with a pair of nines, so I can check, raise the river, leave you high and dry. Take the pot like the cops, put your stack on decline, and if the shit hits the fan, he's got a gun on his side. So if you try to draw me, that's the end of the line. We had a good business, we were making those ends until we hustled Dr. Priggs and he vowed revenge. And at about the same time, I learned my so-called friend was skimming cash off the top every now and then. You see, there's nothing more risky than backstabbing a gypsy. Priggs put me for the wish of a magical pedigree, left scot-free. Grace stayed behind the detainee, the sentence off the books like illiteracy. Eventually he broke out like I knew he would, but he lost years off his life and it was understood that he would come after me, wielding destiny oppressing me. The man was once my best friend, not my worst enemy. Anyway, I don't really feel bad about it. I hustle the hustler, right? That's what I do. I got a new job now and things are looking up. Let me tell you how I roll. I'm an AP all-star, sons with a gold card, gang specialist, jump the gaps like a space bar, wild cards, push lane and roam like Caesar, huge crowd pleaser, side lane feeder, team leader, map control like Ez, keep you on your toes, call me Juan Valdez. I'm so blessed, I'm a stargate, jump to anywhere, phase in behind, twist your fate, you don't have a prayer, blank stare, poker face, no info, show up anywhere that I like, no intro, screw you so often, people think you're an info, press a button, feed the team like hungry hippo.
Lady, the lucky smile.
Stats are compiling, there's gold in my pocket while your teammates are dying. Free fun cause my dice are loaded, poke you in the tower, back or get exploded. Bear 'em while your base stack the deck in my favor. Split push, dropping unexpected like a bad neighbor. No waste, I left your teammate in the other lane. Joker hangs back while we push in and end the game.
The house always wins.
You can't milk those.
Blame it on the moose, yanking with the boots. Blame it on the stag, he pulverized your leg. Blame it on the star. Blame it on the star. Ooh, he snuck right up on me. I was trying to fuck freely, and when he started to stampede, I knew I had to get out of my lane. Cause he's a freeball, terrifying cow. Running fast and then he stomps the ground. Gang came to carry 50 times. It ain't right. LA, what you eating? Up a lay of leasing with the side of Evelyn. You goddamn it, my whole team. Now you're in my jungle taking a crap at Red Buff. It's gonna take my whole team just to clean that shit up. We don't have enough of breeze. That shit gonna stay for weeks. You don't even care now. You were just a mad cow. LA, won't you leave my team alone? Shaking with the boots, blame it on the stag, he pulverized your leg. Blame it on the star, blame it on the star, blame it on the fat sow, blame it on the bacon, blame it on the mad cow, blame it on your Caitlin, blame it on the star, blame it on the star. Up on you, just when you think I saw him gang top, I'm probably safe for a second. He arrived, he gonna eat ya. Pulverized. He just wanna eat ya. He'll take a bite of Timo, then he'll eat Sheko. It's the mad cow, don't give a fuck about judo. He said he ate me. Ellie got mad, but it wasn't cause of me. And then he said, I'm a friendly cow, I don't mean to spoil your night. With my pulverize, it's that goddamn Karen. Dark will set my village on fire. My situation got dire.
Mess with the bull and you get the horns.
To get the horns. Blame it on the moose,
like a shotgun, short range, high damage. Walking spell metal storm, stay back, you can't manage. I'm taking advantage, half cast to half tank, collect double kills every time your jungle comes to gank. You thought you kinda picked me, must be delusional. All of my punishment is cruel and unusual. Unconstitutional, late game, I'm immovable. Dominate the league, that's a fact irrefutable. Control your every motion, I'm like a prison guard. Lane like a college town, everywhere you look is bars. I'm specting move speed, you're never too far. Close the gap quick, I'm the leader, you're the pace car. I run the mid lane, rule with an iron fist. No skill shots, cause I'm too skilled to ever miss. I can't be bursted down, core items all resist. Flash ignite combo, first blood, no assist. Room prison, you've been sentenced to death. You'll be stuck in room prison till you take your last breath. Room prison where there's no appeals. And you get spell flux and overload as your last meal. And you get dumbstruck when I unload, cause you know the deal. Your champs suck and I'm beast mode, cause I'm hard as steel. Room prison, torture dust till dawn. And your sentence is reinstated every time you respond. Covered in tattoos, call me the painted man. My kills make the news, I'm like the son of Sam. You can't take this abuse, beaten by an old man. You're the peasants, I'm the emperor, this is feudal Japan. Your tanks try to die me, but you know I can kite them. Overload, snares, autos, if they get low, I ignite them. My teammates getting carried, cheer me on while I delight them. 20 minutes in and I'm equipped with all my endgame items. 4,000 mana build, don't need the blue buff. 20 kill lead, no surrender, guess you like it rough. 3 people in my lane, looks like you've had enough. Still hanging back, cause you know that I'm too tough. I'm captain of the team, you're like a red shirt ensign. My power is unique, beyond your comprehension. It's time to end the game, you better pay attention. This ain't Shawshank, there's not gonna be any redemption. Room prison, you've been sentenced to death. You'll be stuck in room prison till you take your last breath. Room prison where there's no appeals. And you get spell flux and overload as your last meal. And you get dumbstruck when I unload, cause you know the deal. Your champs suck and I'm beast mode, cause I'm hard as steel. Room prison, torture dust till dawn. And your sentence is reinstated